It's Week 11 of the NFL.
And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels.
He comes in 4th in the league in passing this year. It's the Commanders and the Buccaneers.
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Slot man motioned over. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 43. That's caught. He found some space. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Has the connection to Hopkinson. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Gotta flush her. You gotta play one.
His first throw is an interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Shotgun now for Love. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Daniels off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Dump off caught by his back. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Again, it's Shipley. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Commanders and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Play fake here. Daniels finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Working inside the red zone. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself. But he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Daniels from the pistol. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Shipley. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
St. Brown there to bring it in. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lays out left side and gets it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Handoff now to Shipley. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Buccaneers at a deficit. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Love. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. They'll motion a tight end left. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Running in the red zone. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play fake. It's Love. Catch made by Shipley. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Loves to throw again. He's got it. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Love on 3rd and short. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Daniels on 1st down. He's on the move. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 34. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Washington first. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To the air, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. The Buccaneers send running back Will Shipley getting back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Straight ahead with Shipley. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Forced out to his right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give right side to Shipley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Gets it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Left side secured by Ayuk. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a 1st. To throw, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Room to the right. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Now Daniels off the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Charbonnet on the toss. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Buccaneers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was... This right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, we got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field? Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That finds Ayuk complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing now, Daniels. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. This finds Shipley, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout, their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. That's going to be caught by Shipley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He breaks the tackle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
On first down, here's Daniels. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here he is to throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. They've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have taken the lead late. And now the Commanders face a very important two-point attempt. Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers returning their offense in this... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Setting up to pass. That's complete to Pittman. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.